Welcome back to the Daily News Network. It's time for Finding Your Frequency. I'm Brian Sexton, and today I am joined by an old friend, Anna Stauch. Anna, how are you?
I'm great, Brian.
We go way back.
Yes, we do.
We spent all this time catching up, but I haven't had a chance to ask you about your business, A New Way Healthcare. I could define it. It's new, but it's better if you define it and tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, I'd love to.
You're a nurse practitioner.
I am a nurse practitioner. Okay. I've been a nurse practitioner for 25 years now. Worked in primary care and women's health for 25 years. And, you know, Brian, we were just, as a provider, you get kind of tired of dealing with having to see so many patients in the day, having to see 20, 30 patients in one day. You don't get to know your patients. Yeah. So I knew there had to be a better way. And after being in healthcare for so long, I learned about the direct primary care business model, which is where it's more of a membership-based model. So patients pay as low as $80 a month, and that covers all of their healthcare for the whole month. So they can come in 5 times in a month. We can spend 30 minutes at a visit with a patient. They have our phone number. They can text us, call us. We do a lot of stuff on the phone. And then we really get to know you. You know, we get to know each and every one of our patients really well. And they know that they can trust that we're going to be available to handle any healthcare need that comes up. And we can trust that they're going to, you know, tell us when things are changing rather than just that once a year checkup. Like everything looks good. See you next year. And a lot happens. You know, our health is the most important thing that we have. Yeah. And so if you don't stay on top of it on a regular basis, then that's when problems come in. And as we know, we've got a lot of problems in our healthcare.
Direct primary
care is the business model, right? So the practice does not accept insurance for our services.
Okay.
It's just a monthly membership
a monthly subscription.
Model.
How long have you been doing it this way?
7 years.
And obviously you're having great success.
Very great success.
And it's because of that personal service, that one-on-one, someone that you know and someone that you trust.
Absolutely, which is so key for healthcare for sure.
So what was the biggest obstacle that you had when you changed direction and went a new way?
Wow.
I'm sorry, I can make so many puns about New Way.
That's why it's called a new way. You get it?
Right.
So you get why I called it a new way, because it is a new way of delivering healthcare.
Right.
So, you know, first of all, I didn't actually hit too many obstacles because it just was one of those maybe divine guidance, universal things. It just felt like the right thing to do. And I just followed every little bit of guidance that I received from all of my mentors. And it just kind of created itself. I'd say probably getting the concept across to people. We're very familiar with health insurance. Is it on my insurance? Does my insurance cover it? Like we're so attached to that.
But have you seen that turn around, that people see this model
once
and think
they
it's
see
much
the value?
better?
Yeah. Once you get the value of it, it's amazing.
Now you are exclusively women's healthcare?
Nope, we're primary care.
Oh,
so
you are
primary
men
care. And women. Yep. Men and women ages 14 to 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that just leads itself to that understanding of what I need or what my wife might need to have that. And you bring families in.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
14
ages
to 60.
14 to 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
And primarily at the beach, or?
We are in Jacksonville Beach, but because we work so much remotely, when we work on our phones and by virtual consults, we can do telehealth. We have people that live all over the city, really anywhere in Florida.
So if you're giving people the option to come and spend as much time or to call you as many times as they need, do you sleep? How does that work?
Well, we have, you know, once you've gotten to know somebody, we still try to create time for appointments. You deserve my undivided attention. You don't want to catch me, you know, when I'm just running out the door. For evenings and weekends, we really try to get to know our patients and know that they're going to respect that we have a life also. We have families, and we also need some personal time to rejuvenate and be refreshed so that we can provide this care. So most patients are really respectful of our boundaries. So they call if it's something urgent. If it can't wait, we want to know about it. Right. We don't want you to rush off to urgent care or the emergency room when it may be something that we can, you know, handle. Or of course, we would advise you to go seek emergency care if it was needed.
The model just makes so much sense, Anna.
It's one of the
Are you finding more and more people are taking this model for their business?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is a really fast-growing concept among healthcare, and I hope that it's going to be one of those big changes that occurs to the healthcare system in our country.
That would be the insurance companies need to leave you alone and let you do your thing.
Maybe we can work together.
Yeah, that would probably make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
How do people find you?
So our website is called anewwayhealthcare.com. That's the easiest way. On there is our plans. We are very price transparent. There's nothing that we're trying to hide. We want everybody to just feel like they can fully trust us and have access to us.
Well, and listen, I mean, that's one of the biggest things with healthcare is that you don't know what anything costs. You get a bill from the insurance company on the backside telling you what they pay for, but at no point do you ever see a menu before you start.
100%.
That has to give you a lot of confidence with your
I
patients.
sleep very well at night knowing that everyone is informed, well-informed, and can make their own personal decisions on what's right for them.
We'll put the website and your phone number in our show notes.
That'd be great.
Time now for 3 quick questions from
Yes.
you. Ready?
Okay.
Everybody has career-defining, personal-defining, life-defining moments. Share one with us.
This is going to be a big one. It's going to surprise you. I don't even know if that you know. Well, maybe you know. I actually had a heart attack 2 years ago.
No, I didn't know
Healthy
that.
me,
Yeah.
super healthy. I have no healthcare problems, but I did have a lot of stress, just like so many people, business owner, mom of 3, just all the things. And so, yes, that was very life-defining to be like, wait a minute, I need to take care of this, because while I think I can do everything for everyone and for myself and keep going, sometimes it does. Stress can really impact the body. So it wasn't about cholesterol. It wasn't about high blood pressure. Yeah. So that's
how hard was it to let go a little bit?
Very.
Yeah.
And I'm not even totally sure I'm doing a great job just yet, but I'm really trying.
So you're in the middle.
It's still being defined.
You're still being defined. How about, and you may have just given it to me, but how about an obstacle? I mean, everybody has a mountain to climb at some point in time in their life. What was one that helped, that when you got to the other side, you said, I can do anything?
Oh gosh. Well, one, create a business. I would not label myself as like a entrepreneur or a business person. I didn't go to school for that. So just the fact that I did do it and I am doing it and it continues to grow, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
And as we were just talking, raising 3 fine young men who I'm super proud of, and they're just amazing humans.
They are. They're great kids.
That is just a huge accomplishment, as any parent, can hopefully say about their own kids.
And how about a tip, piece of advice, something you've learned along the way that our viewers may be able to take something from?
I would say take an assessment of how you feel that your health is right now, like really intuitively. What's ringing at you? What's saying, yeah, I really should get that checked. I really should follow up. We tend to put off our health until we're sick, and then it's a lot harder to fix. And so, that's the health is your greatest asset.
Yeah.
So without it, you really need to focus on you, and it's the most important thing that you should take care of.
Oreos and Doritos, not good. Yeah, you should put those down.
80-20, maybe occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
And it's so great to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
I'm sorry to hear about your heart attack, but
It's all good.
so elated
fine.
to see you energetic and
all
out
fine.
chasing it with a newwayhealthcare.com.
Yes.
It's in our show notes. I hope you'll come back and keep us updated on what's going on.
Absolutely.
That'll do it for this edition of Finding Your Frequency. We'll see you next time right here on the Daily News Network.